Peter, could you outline some of the changes that have taken place since you went to school?
Oh yeah, well, when I first went to school, I mean, I was pretty young, lot younger than this guy here, this about and in those days too, you tell of bullying now too, well there's a lot of bullying done then. When I look around here, I see a lot of the boys here that do the bullying, you know. So since that we've become very good friends over the years, and that's about it.
What about the confirmation days, for instance? Do you remember your confirmation day?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
St. Johnson.
If you must 3 questions, if you must one question out of the 3, you're turned down. Remember that? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Bishop McNeely.
That's right. And you were turned down for was it a year or something like that? 3 years. Aye. If you missed one question out of the 3, you're turned down for 3 years.
What about discipline?
Huh?
What about discipline?
Oh, it was pretty sharp. Pretty sharp. Yeah, they kept you in line. Well, you had to be in time anyway.
Not the same as the day.
Oh, not at all, no.
Strap, rod.
Huh?
Strap and rod.
Oh, pretty heavy 2 times. Didn't lose a bit of harm.
Not a bit harm.
No. It matters in it.
I'll come back to you in a second. What are some of your impressions of how the village has changed since you went to school? Being the youngest man here, I'll say that again.
Well, I know how I've changed anyway. Whenever you look back, I mean, I'm a hell of a lot older than the first day I went to school. I suppose we were privileged with seeing many changes in the generations we live in or we come through, simply because, first of all, we come out of the First World War, and we had the experience of the Second World War, and we've seen the introduction of television, the introduction of air travel, and the modern technology now that's virtually in every home in the countryside.
Right.
So there's massive changes in that respect.
You went to school during the Second World War?
Before it. I left school at the Second World War.
30s, in fact.
Went to school in the 30s. And the whole standard of education has changed. We talk about discipline, of course, and that's pretty rigid and pretty severe. And
was it necessary here?
I don't think it was totally necessary, but nevertheless, I think that you have to have discipline. And as Peter said, damn but harm had done us. And we got our fair share of it. Right. And a lot of kids who deserved it and deserved it rightly.
What's your memories of your confirmation day?
I suppose I was still looking at the first half crown I got. Still in the wee glass case.
Very good. The half crown. And the
it was the experience of being transported to St. Johnson to be confirmed.
yes.
That's where the
What was the
confirmation
transport
took.
period at that particular time?
Transport at that particular time would have been, I think it was a bus later on. During the war years, there were no transport, and I remember us going to do a guard of honour at a confirmation in St. Johnson in the early 40s. And we were then in the local security force doing a guard of honour.
Right, the LDF.
Transported by a lorry. And I think there were a lot of the children went by, on lorries at that time. And the lorries that were operating at that particular time were privileged to have petrol given to them because they were used in transporting turf to St. Johnson. But as regards motor cars, I mean, they were few and far between.
They were scarce then. Transport was scarce.
Well, there were only 2 in the village here. One belonged to Jim Kiernan, another belonged to Andy Taylor.
Right.
And Peter and myself has very fond memories of Andy Taylor in his car and Father Murphy. And we used to go to serve Mass in St.
Father
Johnson.
Murphy in 1936.
We were serving Mass at that time, and we went to St. Johnson every Sunday.
Would that have been a long Mass for Father Murphy?
Well, it lasted anything from 2 to 3 hours. And it was all in Latin.
So Father Murray would kick off about 11 o'clock.
Say a thing about it, and nobody ever complained.
Nobody ever complained
No,
about
and
it.
everybody was very sorry the day Father Murphy left the
I heard
village.
him writing them all in Southern. But I heard people talking about the length of time it took to say the Latin
Well,
Mass.
that was it.
And nobody complained.
And we were privileged, of course, as school-going children at that time, when we were serving on the weekday masses. They would have went on to maybe 12 and 1 o'clock, so we had a half day of school.
I heard that. I heard actually the Sunday Mass could have lasted until 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, no,
True,
it
well,
wasn't
exaggeration.
It was exaggerated. I mean, you would have been got out at 1 and over 1
At
o'clock.
1
1
o'clock.
o'clock.
At 1 o'clock.
What about matching and scheming?
Well, there were times, you know, that, I mean, as far as I see now, children are very happy going to school. I suppose we were happy going to school too, but to be truthful, I never was over anxious about school. It was a day just that you didn't take.
Right. Take the day off.
And I took the odd day off. And eventually I was caught and got a flogging.
John,
Hello.
what do you think about the whole thing? Your school days, confirmation days.
They were alright.
Let me ask you about Archers now. I think Peter says something about
Orchards?
Archers, yeah. On the way down to school and the way home from school.
Well, we read it them another time, reading it.
An odd time. Or only occasionally.
Okay,
This was the man's orchard. What about the old schoolrooms? Do you remember them clearly?
old schoolrooms? Oh, well.
Turf fire, coal fire,
Coal too, that coal for holding for.
kindling.
Oh, you had to go out together, couldn't you?
You actually gathered the kindling. Tell us about that.
Well, they didn't get the kindling, but they kindled the fire.
It's the first thing in the morning.
I know, they were in some line on the porch. Yeah, in the evening.
That's for the next day.
There weren't so very much yet. That was sort of finished whenever I went to school.